Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. My name is Mzi, and today we are speaking to Senzo Slaki. Senzo Slaki Mabena. I wonder who's Kai. Right, he's an instructor, group exercise instructor, sex revivalist, and what else is he? He's a lot of things. Oh, and an entrepreneur. Yes. So yes, we've got Senzo today, and we'll be speaking to him. Let me greet Senzo.
Hello.
Tata Gunjan, how are you?
Gunjan.
I am good, man. I'm good, man.
I'm fine.
You know, with you, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'll shoot straight from the hip. Why sex? People want to know.
Why sex?
Yeah.
Story, short version. I'm a person so somehow equaling in reading men's health and cosmopolitan books and the tantric some big books and come to the so often waiting that led me to develop an interest into studying sex. So the short version how I'm a certain so somehow equaling in reading men's health and cosmopolitan books and the tantric some big books and come to the so often waiting that led me to develop an interest into studying sex. So the short version how I'm a certain
Senzo.
so somehow equaling in reading men's health and cosmopolitan books and the tantric some big books and come to the
Senzo. Usasekhona? Why ngathi siyaphinda nje?
Exactly.
Okay, Imake, I think I know why. Bazalwane siyaxolisa, people have already ran away from us. Okay. Hey, yeah, we heard about 4 people and they were like, hey, what's happening? Okay, sharp. Now this subject is it's a very sensitive subject. Don't you feel uncomfortable sometimes when you are discussing it?
The only time I felt uncomfortable was when I had a seminar. Then my mom came and attended the show. Otherwise, other than that, I don't feel any discomfort because sex is a natural thing. And
Yeah.
I think I question anyone who feels that sex is an unholy act.
So you are quite comfortable talking about sex in front of people, except when there is your mother. Or what about your sister? I think she was also there in the last show, the show that I once attended.
But the thing is, Milana Siswam has been talking about sex way before I even started with the sex revival event.
Oh.
Been engaging with friends, been engaging with all my siblings. So it was not so taboo, ever.
Yeah.
Now, very brave.
Yeah. No, I see. Okay, now this project, this sex revival, how do you marry it with fitness?
The core interest is human biology.
Yeah.
The mechanism, the biomechanism,
Okay.
because I like understanding and love fitness. Not quite sure how to interlink, but just manage the blend together.
Now I see.
Plus, I've realized since I've spent a lot of time with Abantu Abajimai, it's them who whether bangibuza ama-questions amaningi with regards to that subject, yabo. It made it easier. It made it easier when you push up into.
I see. There is a belief that people who exercise are more sexually active, and let me
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, they.
Okay, but I guess it has to do with the body being in the shape that it is in, right? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Oh, you just left me that. Okay, and then group exercise. How did you start group exercise?
It's a funny story actually. Ngikhuluma umuntu othanda ukudla, yabo.
Ukulwa.
Yes. Yeah, I grow up umuntu othanda ukudla.
Hey.
So, ngikhula involved in a fight. Bangsha because they are very fast, yabo. So I decided to let me go join a gym so that I maintain a fight. I couldn't last 15 minutes. And then the ladies were up on the second time. Then I came back at gym for 3 to 4 months. Thereafter, the same assisted the lady that gym. Basically, long story, short version of it. In 9 months' time, I was actually and I was assistant instructor. This is how everything started. Stamina for this 3 5. That's not so fun. I will grow up.
Yeah. Well, how long ago was that?
Back in 2013, I remember March, around about March. So I started teaching the following year, February. January, February.
Oh, started 2014.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I believe you had a club at some point at Kangala.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, not Mangalu Jimmy, the people that were there, so the community hall.
Yeah.
I started because I didn't have any formal training of group exercise. Took over the club there, and everyone went away because they complained I was too fast and I couldn't teach. And as a result, the club collapsed. I decided, no, let me enroll a school and so that I would understand everything done.
Yeah.
I just started try focus. After that, I took a competition, auditions with Vision Active, GIT. And basically after that training, Nabuya Ngaqala for a club on the very same community hall. I think I had about for good months, and then that is when people started things back again, and then everything began from there going forward.
Oh, okay. And then came SS Workout. Tell us about SS Workout, please.
I wanna, truth be told, when it comes to group exercise,
Yeah.
We, the younger generation of instructors, lost it. We tried to be advanced, to be complicated or to be unique. We complicate good quality of the workout in a more complex movement. So to me, it was more to say, let me try teaching and workout in a manner that is very convenient and simple enough to follow.
Yes.
Go to the members,
Yeah.
But we don't complicate it. We don't complicate the workout. It is fast movement, and in fast sequences. I've been doing that for some time. Then the thing people are enjoyable.
Yeah.
Then with the advice from advice, why don't I formalize it and then make a proper workout? So SS workout wants to cater for those that want to slow down and try to make our workout a bit simple but equally as effective. Basically, give quality workout. Yes.
I see you have a question here, Senzo. You have your first question. Why he is so much into sex education, sex revival, and what he hopes to achieve with it? That is your question from the viewers on the live chat.
Besides passion and love for sex, that came out wrong. But besides that,
yes,
we African men, in African tradition, been stereotyped that sex is about giving a pleasure to a man, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Basically, what I'm trying to rectify, when they should realize that when it comes to sex, sex is an emotional encounter, with a spiritual encounter. It's not really about pleasing a man, but pleasing both of you. Because we're in this industry, and basically in the industry, when almost all of them complaining and they want the lack of sexual excitement bedroom.
I see.
So that is what the thing I'm trying to rectify. You know?
You are fixing the country.
Yes,
All right. Now
I'm fixing the country.
Now I hope that. Yeah. Yes. I see. You're still talking. Yeah.
What do I aim to achieve?
Yeah.
To eradicate the stigma or that I don't know what is the meaning, that stereotype of what sex is taboo. Because if you don't talk about sex, you don't know much about sex. I'm trying to create a platform where we can engage and teach one another on room matters.
I see. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. I think those are the two questions the viewer was asking. We've got very quiet viewers today. Like it's there are viewers that are not here that will just say we are within. They are not here today. I don't know what's happening. But let's continue. Let's continue. They will watch it later. Right, and then Senzo came COVID-19 and the rise of online fitness. You go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, you go on TV now. People are exercising online, and I checked everywhere. I didn't see you. I asked you a question a couple of days ago, but you gave me your answer. But what do you think about the whole online fitness thing? Yeah.
At the end of the day, this group exercise industry.
Yeah.
We as instructors, particularly in the black society, we must make it our own industry. It has to have its own financial structure. Understand? Now, because we are doing our programs that belong to Abanye Bantu, we would not make enough money per se. You would see we could say the industry. You know?
Yeah.
The reason I'm not doing the reason I'm not doing the online training as yet is because I want to do effort workout, acquire all the rights and the necessary compliance documents so that I can at least generate income from here.
Yeah.
At the industry as a whole, at least there will be some sort of financial gain.
Yeah, to sustain the whole movement.
Yes, because now you would spend your data, you would spend your money, you would spend your time doing those workouts, have many viewers, find out they will donate you for data, but at the end of the day, it is that whatever is happening there would not contribute into building the financial structure for group exercises, particularly in South Africa. You understand? However, what they are doing a very good job. I'm not against it. The reason I'm not participating in that now is because I want to know that I would want something that would generate income so that we can hire more people and then do our own thing at our own time with the South African culture, so that you take it from like South Africa to the world.
Okay. I see there is a comment there. I leaned forward to read, and I see that they are addressing me. They say I must get a glass. I'm not going to drink any more from my water until the end of the show. But we do it the bush way here, Senzo. You'll find that I just came after something very important that you just said, and I addressed something. So we don't really keep a particular structure there. Okay, so you think that the whole thing it should at least pay us, and then at least you feel that you'll be a very willing participant. That means you're looking at your resources and you want to make sure that whatever you spend, whatever you invest in, at least at some point you should get some form of imali. And I ndikuzwa kahle ne?
Because that's how we grow in the society. That's how.
Definitely, man.
So, we Africans, particularly black, we are at the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah.
Because why is it? Because we depend so much on maintenance.
Yeah. No, I feel tempted to give an advice. I'm not sure. I just don't want the whole thing to turn, because I'm not. It's what I'm going to talk about. It's a subject on its own. YouTube does have a payment structure, for instance, but for you to qualify, you need to build it for over time. It can take 6 months. It can take about a year to build, to get to a point where you can get paid by YouTube, because you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. Then you can apply for the YouTube partner program. Then what they do is that they put they put ads on your videos, and then after putting those ads on your videos, then you get paid per 1,000 views. So they will give you a rate per 1,000 views. Well, people who get millions of viewers, they make a killing on YouTube. There are millionaires who are from YouTube, depending on how many people watch, and then it has to do with understanding how YouTube runs.
But then that's one way of doing it. One way of doing it. That's one way of doing it, but not the only way of doing it.
Yes, there's another one. There's an app called Zoom, and with Zoom you can have your clients, get your clients, and then you train them through Zoom, and then whoever pays, then you can send them the link and all that stuff. But that's I don't want it's a subject on its own. I think it needs us to do a video for it. I don't want it to take over your interview, unless you want.
Then,
yeah, I'm listening.
But then on that particular one, the Zoom, we will start very soon. Just that now we are trying to find ways. See, when they upload the video or when they go live, the video it's not clear most of the time.
Yeah.
Then it has its own error. So I'm trying to eradicate what is called a video that has a clear sound, clear visual, well structured. So I'm thinking once we solve that whole thing, find a way to eradicate all those small challenges, then we would then begin with Zoom. videos or Zoom classes.
I wish you all the luck, my brother, and feel free to contact us if you want us to assist you telling people about. We will support you either way. That's what we do here in this channel, to support people, right? Okay, I wish you the best of luck, my brother.
I thank you, coach.
Let's ease off a bit, man. I think I've been on you on serious stuff for quite some time. What is the craziest thing that you've ever done?
Okay, I've done a lot of crazy stuff. One of the decent things I can say on this podcast that I've Victoria Vanderbom Bulukwan and that was 2017.
Come on, give us the juicy details. Okay, no, it's fine. Hey. I remember you guys had that health walk. Tell us about it.
With 2017, if I recall correctly, we did the charity walk from Pretoria, Wonder Park, Vanderbom, to Polokwane. And then the following year, did a mental health awareness walk from Oshanguve block B, Oshanguve Clinic, block B, and to Ekangala Clinic. We were doing a campaign, mental health.
I remember those.
Yes, the aim was to highlight the danger, because I believe society isn't much aware of mental health and mental illnesses.
Yeah.
I want to be just take Bafuna
Wow, you're quite an activist, eh? Let me. There is a question for you, Senzo, here. I believe. Just give me a second. Let me read. I hope I'm a good reader. I'm leaning forward to read. I think aerobics industry is not a regulated industry, especially the time of aerobics we do. So it will be difficult to discuss issues of finances or expect any financial benefit from our government. The person continues, actually it's Lorenzo. Type of aerobics, not time. Oh, okay. Oh, he made an error. So it will be difficult to. I don't see where is that, but I think aerobics industry is not a regulated industry, especially the type of aerobics. So he says that he thinks that it's not a regulated industry, especially the type. So he thinks that it will be difficult to have a financial benefit from government. I'm not sure how that one works.
Okay, can I say this?
Yes.
Hopefully, the person who asked the question is me.
Yes.
The reason I feel the reason the government cannot benefit a financial structure from government is because we don't own the craft or in the industry. I understand.
Yeah, the material.
Now they check almost all the programs that we do, particularly in the group exercise. We don't own those. We own those this program.
Yeah.
Two, we don't own the music. Our music. Only now aerobics has evolved to using local music. However, we don't own the right to play or to use that music or that technique. You understand? So if we do our own thing and take it, rent it locally, fit the people our own thing, once it has enough revenue, I believe government, the business people will be more willing to fund the whatever craft or whatever we have to offer.
I
So
see.
now we cannot, because with any copyright, you cannot use somebody's product for financial gain that they impose or of that particular program. You know?
Yeah, no, definitely. Even here on YouTube, we have something that's called content ID. They if you use someone else's music, you can't monetize that particular video. Hence, most of the videos that we do here on the channel are not monetized by us. But we do have some that we can monetize where we're using our own music. Yeah, but I get what you are saying. When it comes to
So
copyright,
what
yeah,
we have to, I think, what we have to work on, Amajita and who are in the industry, is owning our own craft. We wouldn't own our own craft, or how would we own our own craft, even if it's not a workout program? Remember, in the matter of this, the outfit we wear is a foreign company. I'm not sneakers or the shoes that you has a foreign company. The program we do is foreign company. It belongs to foreign nationals. We even the equipment that is 75, it's foreign company. So as soon as even if we don't come up, even if we don't compose own workout programs, but rather we let's come up with our own shoes, tools, equipment, that is gym equipment or mats or something as simple as mats. We form our own for financial spider web.
you were part of 2016, right? The GIA competition. Yeah.
Yes, I was.
Oh, I hear it from the yeah. I'm not sure. I see that people are still we still don't have a lot of comments on the we don't have a comment yet on the subject. It's a very serious point when I Senzo, and it's not like we don't have companies that can produce those things here in the country, and it's not like we don't have the sort of people that can buy these things, but we don't have the mentality. See what you are talking with, what we lack is that kind of thinking.
But I think when it's studying, because even though when it comes to exercise, it has a market of 20 million people, and that is a lot of money. So check even this famous supplement company. It is making a killing and over billions and billions of rands annually. And the Gunabantu who can produce these supplements for election, they are not in about the product they are forward so that we.
Yeah. There's another question here. Where would you want to see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Be it fitness, growth, or just life in general?
The question should be, where would you see, not like to see, because there's something I'm working towards.
So where do you see yourself? Yes.
Yes. First, when it comes to the sex revival, where would I be in 5 years? To be in a platform that has very, very large following and earning for where we can have a very big platform how we can engage and teach one another about negative things society has taught us when it comes to sex and intimacy. Number one. Number two, when it comes to SS workout, it's really much like love after 5 years. When they speak of these common workout programs, stress workout should be within those lines. It's not just below, but within those lines.
On the timetable, you just see it in some gym that decided to buy it.
Ah,
I see. I think you've answered that question. Wow. Okay, which brings us to actually my next question, which was close to that. Apart from sex revival, what is your favorite topic or your second favorite topic?
in terms of business, life in general.
Yes, in general.
The second thing that is close to my heart, but the thing that occupies most of my thinking is studying a property, is venturing into property business.
Okay.
Because I cannot say much about relationships and abantwana and families and it's just there. My focus is because first before you cannot be instructors up until you go.
Okay.
So we need to pay for China.
Yeah.
And the next generation.
Okay. Speaking of the property business, so you mean going in as an agent?
Currently, there's a lady who's teaching me the ins and outs of this industry or this business. That when the money now is right, because you cannot do everything at once. Right?
Yeah.
The money is right, the time is right, and asset workout has been established, and the tax revival has been established. Then I can venture into property business with the full knowledge and the know-how anything up on a margin.
I'm sure you've heard. Like, actually, I was talking to someone today, and they mentioned this. It's funny that now I'm mentioning it now in this interview with you. I'm sure you've heard that. Have you ever heard that they say McDonald's is not actually a food business?
The actual what?
It's actually not a food business. They don't make money on bakers.
The property business.
Yeah. So
afraid about it.
Yes. So I'm trying to say that you want to be our McDonald's in the fitness industry. We see SS workout, but you know that your long term, your fixed term investment is actually you want it to be on the side of property.
Yeah. Check Zumba for instance. Yeah?
Hey.
Zumba is a workout. It's a workout program like any other. Now I check the things or the influence Zumba has. It doesn't only end on fitness. Okay. Understand?
Okay. You've got 3 questions here, Senzo, if not 2.
Yes.
Let me read your questions. Guys, I'm leaning forward. Soon I will have a magnifying glass so that I'll be able. There comes a 4th question. Let's start. They say, Senzo, amongst all the programs you teach, studied, or aspire to teach, what is your favorite and why? Aerobics, yoga, Pilates, spinning. Let me just check if the person is continuing with the same question. I believe he is referring to property investment and development. That's where we are. Oh, yeah, she's talking about. That's Humo actually. That was commented.
Yeah.
So they are asking you, what program do you enjoy or love teaching and why? Your favorite.
Favorite. Okay. Before I answer this, I've got as an instructor, I've got energy for days. Like I'm a very energetic somebody. So I like my exercise or workout programs that would make you work. So the result currently, my favorite has to be and indoor spinning. However, that I'm studying yoga and Pilates, I would say between yoga and Pilates and box and indoor cycling. It's a balanced scale.
Oh, I see.
You understand?
Yeah. I see. Okay, so which one then? Choose one.
Choose one. I would say box.
Don't be a cat.
I would say box.
You box.
Box.
Okay. He loves box. Then there's another question. Senzo, do you see financial growth in the group exercise, especially with COVID-19? We are aware that instructors are paid per class. So I believe that this is more of now. Do you see financial growth, especially with COVID-19? I think, yeah. Let me not try to explain the question with you.
First of all, with every great problem, challenge in all our spheres or aspects of life, with every great problem presents great opportunity. Any entrepreneur, any successful business is about solving a problem in basic terms.
Yeah.
You understand?
Definitely.
There is so much potential. There is so much potential in making money, particularly in this period of years in the fitness industry. Understand? Imagine now, saying about like the current level. Say if an instructor was charging a bantu £5, like £5 per session. In one instructor, about 50 viewers. About his live videos. Now, if he charged £5, the minimum amount is around £5. He has made that £5 times 50 for that particular image. That's just a basic example. The people do have £5 to spend and time to get at those videos.
Yes.
I'm saying that is just one of the examples. But I believe there's so much potential. We just have to position ourselves and equip ourselves in a manner that will financially benefit us. I think I talked about which we've got 100 following or 100 views or 1,000 views. We don't benefit financially.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I make sense.
I believe you are making sense. I'm not. I think it goes back to the topic that we were discussing before, how we can monetize the entire online fitness thing, and also the copyright laws and what. I think it's going back to that point.
I believe so too.
Yeah. Okay, Senzo. Relationships. Let's ease off. We end up talking about serious things all the time. Relationships. Past, present, future. Choose.
Present is past.
Past is more interesting because that's where you can talk. But okay, tell us about present. Is Mr. Senzo getting married soon? Because we know that you are single.
But I'm single.
Single as in not married yet.
Oh.
That's single.
All right. No, past I cannot say much now because in my study as a revival, I've done things that I'm not proud of. You know?
Okay.
In trying to understand the things that I read. However, a lady who managed to accept me as I am and with the past that I have. Yes, I might marry soon, but I'm shutting my normal.
Yeah,
because I believe we are striving for goals and vision. And it's not right for a man to be alone.
Can say that again, my brother. I see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been asked this a lot of times. Who is Senzo's girlfriend? Who is Senzo's girlfriend?
Senzo who?
Ubani umuntu wakaSenzo?
Usiyamisang Chichinga.
Eh?
She's the lady that Usiyamisang Chichinga all the way from private, but currently a centurion.
Oh wow, siyambongela ke nalabo bebengibuza ke. I'm sure if bakhona la endlini bazwile, or if abekho, they will see this later on. Mr. Senzo, we are running out of time. Can you please close for us? What can you tell our viewers? Anything that you want to say. It can be about anything. Anything means anything, yeah.
Okay. The one thing I would like to be remembered with, those that are close to me know this. All have hobbies and passions. Whatever your passion is, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, whether it's aerobics, whether it's, let us all work towards making our hobby fagele imali. Because once you take your hobby, or once you are able to make your hobby with fagele imali, you will never ever work in your life ever again.
Yeah.
Then, each and every black business, yes, we should support black business, but please, business people, particularly black, give our quality services and products so that when we spend our money on you, we spend it for the quality or eating style or that you are rendering. Nothing because we feel pity. You sympathize. You think that because only you are black.
Yes.
Black entrepreneurs, whether you
Are you still there? Yes, Senzo.
quality service, and always try to make your hobby work for you.
Wow. Mr. Senzo, thank you very much for giving us your time. We really appreciate this, and it means a lot to us. And hopefully that all the viewers at home, everybody that has watched this, they've at least learned something from you. Unfortunately, we've passed even our 40-minute time by 2 minutes, which is now, yes, singakhulula baba. Thank you very much. We really appreciate a lot. Hey, ngikhohle ukubuza ukuthi iswazi ulidlalile yini?
Idlala kunama videos i-corona bengekho, i-lockdown bengekho, buzangibona futhi bese sebele ligcwele ingenelele.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Ulale kamnandi.
Ngithokoze. Nango kunjalo.
Sharp. Thank you very much, guys. That was Senzo. Remember, please subscribe to Mzi Mnyazi and like the video if you are still there. We are bringing you all your instructors, fitness people, and more to you. If you want to get to know them, they will be here on this channel, on this very channel. A lot of them lined up, interesting, beautiful people. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful one. Peace.